Leeds Playhouse. This is 15 minutes for you, 15 minutes where you can just brush off the cobwebs and start your day with a nice positive step. Feel free throughout today to add some comments in the comment section, how you're feeling, maybe a word or two about what you're getting from the exercise. My name is Dave, and I am a writer, director, performer, producer, and also a time masseur. Elements of which, all of which you'll see in the session today. Hi Isabel, hi Lucy, thanks for joining us. I'm going to start with borrowing the wonderful Liddell's idea of starting with a morning quote. So our quote is from the brilliant Maya Angelou, and her quote is, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And so today we are going to be thinking about, as it's Tuesday and we're thinking about mindfulness, we're going to think about some of the aspirational, inspirational people who have touched us and who we look up to. And we're going to harness some of that energy to take with us on our days going ahead. So as we do our little warm-up, I'd like you to be thinking about one aspirational, inspirational person who you are going to focus on, someone who you look up to, perhaps for their strength, for their poise, for their patience. And that can be anyone from your grandma to Beyonce. Just someone who you look up to as kind of an inspirational, aspirational figure in your life. So be pondering on that as we warm up. So we're just going to start by leaning our head to one side and letting our shoulder drop to the ground. And again, if anything is painful, or then don't push yourself too far. This is for you, and just feel that stretch down the side, and slowly bring your head over to the other side, and again let your hand drop. Someone once told me, as if they're holding the hand of a child. So you really get that stretch down this side, letting this hand drop all the way down. And then we're just going to bring our right hand over, and again, that massage aspect, just if you've got someone at home, maybe get them to do it, but it's also really nice for you just to give yourself a bit of self-care. So just get your fingers into your shoulder, unlocking all that lockdown tension in your shoulder, and your other side, just gently pulling and pushing the fingertips into the muscles there. Oh, just give them a roll backwards and give your shoulders a roll forwards, and circle your wrists again. If you've been on laptops, you might have some crunches in your wrists. I know Jenny did last week. And just lock your fingers, push them out, bring them up, and bring it down to your side. Okay, so today we're going to be thinking again about those aspirational people, and just I want you to pick one particular person in mind. So just make sure you've got that person locked in, who that person's going to be. Someone who brings you strength, who kind of you look up to. So today's going to be a bit more mindful, a bit more meditative. We're going to start sitting down, or you can even lie down as we close our eyes and do a bit of a relaxation journey. And then halfway through that, I'm going to ask you if you're able to stand up, and we'll do the second half stood up, again with our eyes closed. So just make sure if you are likely a wobble, you've got something to hold on to as well. Okay, so I'm just going to take a seat and we're going to put some music on. And I'd just like you to close your eyes and just start by listening to the music and just connecting up with your breath. So just make sure you're in a nice, comfortable position, either sat down or lay down. Just as you sit here, take a nice deep breath in and an out breath. And I'd like you to imagine that you are sat on a beach and the sun is shining down on your forehead and warming up your forehead. And as that sun shines in front of you, I'd like you to imagine a ball of white light. That ball of white light is going to move down and rest itself on your feet. And as it does that, you are going to unlock any tension in your feet. You can give your toes a little wiggle. Let any of that tension sink into the sand of that beach. And then that ball of white light is going to move up your legs. And as it does so, again, unlock any tension. Allow your legs to relax. It's going to move up to your thighs. Just feel that warm light relaxing, unlocking as you go. Going to move up to your stomach, your lower back, up to your chest. And as it reaches your chest, just let it connect with your breath. Breathe in and out. And then that ball of white light is going to split and start to move down your arms, unlocking any tension in your arms. Down to your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and your hands. And now it's going to move up to your neck and your face, your cheeks, your eyebrows, your eyes. And then that ball of white light is going to move out in front of you and start to expand until you find yourself stood in a white room. And in front of you is stood your person, your inspirational person. And I'd like you to first look at their feet and take in what they're wearing on their feet. Are they wearing shoes? Are they wearing slippers? Take in as much detail as you can about what they're wearing on their feet. And move that up to their legs. Do they have hairy legs, knobbly knees? Are they wearing a skirt, trousers? Move that attention up to their body. What colours the outfit they're wearing? What texture is it? Take in as much detail as you can. And now up to their face. And just look at their face, their eyes. And now at this point, I'm going to ask you if you're able to, you're going to stand up. And as you stand up, I still want you to keep your eyes closed. And you're going to, again, from their feet to the top of their head, take in as much detail as possible. And now you're going to imagine yourself walking around to behind that person. And on the back of their head is a little zip that runs all the way down to just above their bum. And you're going to unzip that zip like a costume, and you're going to step inside that person and zip yourself back up. You're now stood in that person. And at this point, I'd like you to connect with their breath. Try and find their rhythm. And now have a think about their strength or their poise, that aspect of them that you warm to, that aspect of them that you aspire to. And where in their body is that? Is it in their hands? Does it come from their chest? Does it come from their chin? Does it come from their heart? Or is it just coursing around them? And just take some deep breaths and feel as their spirit connects with yours, as their body connects with yours, and you start to absorb some of that strength, some of that patience, some of that poise that you look up to. And just find where it manifests in your body. Is that through a breath? Is that through, you can even move your body, reshape the way that you're standing. Now you're just going to reach behind, unzip, and step back out of that person. And zip them back up. Walk around to in front of them and just look from their feet to the top of their head and just take in that strength, take in that power that they're giving you. And you're just going to take a step away from them, and the white room is just going to take over, and you are slowly going to bring yourself back into wherever you are and open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, we're going to start to think about that power that you've just harnessed from that individual, or that strength, or that poise, or that patience. And through our days, we sometimes need to harness some of that energy quite quickly. There's situations where we need to find it imminently. And so what I'd like you to do is think about how you're going to access that quickly. Does it come from a breath and you can feel that simmering inside you? I know for me, my person is always my grandmother. And for me, it's a word that she always says. She says the word, "all right." And every time I think of that word, I can just picture that "all right," and her generosity seeps into me. So what is it for you? Is it a word that you can hear that person saying? Is it something that you found through that visualization? I'm just going to count down from 5, and you're just going to find how that manifests in your body. It might make you move. It might just be a thought process. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hopefully that person's spirit that you have harnessed today can go with you today in your day, being mindful, thinking about how you can empower others. And I guarantee that as you go about your day, those people, that energy that you gained from them will come into your day and help you along the way. And also, you know, it's important to remember that when someone else does that exercise, the person that they close their eyes and imagine is probably you. So I hope that's been really helpful in your day and sets you off in a positive note. Please send us comments about what you've learned from today, what you've thought about today. You can send any thoughts or photos that you've got, not that probably you had a chance to take a photo, to engagement@leedsplayhouse.co.uk. And please join us tomorrow on Twitter and YouTube, and have a lovely, lovely rest of your day.